Hey everyone, I'm here with my cat Ember. I have a dog here too. But today I want to talk to you a little bit about volume 4 of my series that involves building spinning wheels and a little bit about how I arrived at the details that I needed to really bring that process to life. So I have two layers. I have the original cabinet maker from mid 19th century. He starts building spinning wheels kind of as a leisure activity, but also in response to a lost love. But then I have the current group of characters who are living in the house of that man, and a young man who wants to sort of revive the art of spinning wheel making on his own terms. And so it was, kind of tricky to get at the information. I've never built a spinning wheel. I've been using them for a while, but how you want to describe the details. You want to bring it out to the readers so that it's vivid, and the process that they use is totally without power tools. So that made it a really fun challenge to try to write all that. YouTube was surprisingly helpful, but these books that I'm about to show you were especially helpful. Hey, Benny. Yeah, it's my dog. So I was able to find these on the used book market. It was kind of tricky, but here's one, Pictorial Guide to American Spinning Wheels. And it's got a lot of good illustrations. One of the things that I learned as I was going through this was that spinning was primarily a matter of linen spinning in Europe and even in the U.S. As opposed to wool. So there was wool spinning too. But I wanted to use ornate spinning wheels. They tend to be for flax versus the wool ones that tend to be, a lot more simple. Here's one that's made of pine in the United States. Hopefully that's showing up. So this book was helpful. And this one is called Spinning Wheels, Spinners, and Spinning. And I believe it's written by a British author, Patricia Baines. It's way back from, I don't know, the 1970s, I think. And again, it has, the chapters go through like the construction of spindle wheels, flyers, the actual spindle itself, the hub, the lots of really detailed information. Let me see if I can find a few pictures. It's got some detailed illustrations. And well, here's one that I referred to a fair amount. It's got a lot of the parts listed and labeled, and some detailed illustrations like this for a tensioning screw, etc. So this was really helpful, and here's sort of a a vintage look at someone who's actually using one of those wheels. Again, I think that's someone spinning flax. And some of the really cool sort of ornate parlor wheels that I was really interested in, because, in my novel I want my wheel to look pretty and to be kind of romantic, because it's a romance. This book helped me out with the history of spinning, particularly in the United States, where my novel is set. So I really got a lot of details. The subtitle here is Texas Women and Home Textile Production 1822 to 1880. Really helped me to understand the trajectory of the industry of building spinning wheels and the way that they were used before, during, and after the Civil War. So I recommend it. It's kind of a quick read. I mean, I probably read it in 2 days. And it has a few illustrations. It's very detailed in the way it's researched. And I just found it really, really helpful. This one, I thought I would never get a hold of. I mean, I was seeing it listed in Amazon for like $200-300, and I was like, what? Bud Cronenberg, Spinning Wheel Building and Restoration. So this was enormously helpful because it really gave me details on the construction of every part of a spinning wheel and the tools that you would use for constructing all that. Like this chapter is on treadle wheel parts and shows you some ways of handling the treadle with, could be one pedal or two, and the way it's connected to the wheel. The construction of the hub, construction of the flyer assembly is really complicated. Some really nice illustrations of different wheels that he referred to. And anyone who really pays attention to this book closely supposedly is empowered to build their own wheel. So go figure, I should try that sometime. I do like working with wood, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to include a cabinet maker in my book. So I just thought I would share these really fun resources with you in hopes of interesting you in my novel, which hopefully won't be too long before it comes out. We'll see. And I'll keep you posted. So anyhow, that's all I have, and I appreciate your being along with me for this ride, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Ciao!